Hello everybody, my name is Hassan Nafid. I'm an anatomy and physiology instructor at Madison College in Wisconsin. I wanted to talk to you today about the ear. The ear is one of the sensory organs that is attached to the side of the head. The ears contain sensory receptors for both hearing and equilibrium. So it does two functions: hearing or auditory function and equilibrium or vestibular function. The ear is divided anatomically into three portions: the outer ear, the middle ear, and the inner ear. If I take a look at the model of the ear here, this is the external ear. The external ear is basically a cartilage that is covered with skin. This part is known as the auricle. It is a cartilaginous part. Actually, it is an elastic cartilage that is covered with skin, and it is attached to the side of the head on both sides, right and left. The lower part of the outer ear, which is known as the pinna, and the other part is known as the auricle. This is a flap of soft tissues covered with the skin, dangling in the lower or inferior pole of the ear. The external ear will lead to the canal that is known as the external auditory canal. The external auditory canal will transmit the sound by transmitting waves, that is sound waves, that the ear collect and take it to the middle ear. Taking a look at the middle ear, the middle ear starts with tympanic membrane, or what we call the ear drum. The middle ear is a chamber that is connected with the nasopharyngeal canal, or what you call pharyngeotympanic auditory tube, commonly known as eustachian tube. This can be opened temporarily by equalizing the pressure of the middle ear cavity with the external ear pressure. The middle ear actually is a small air-filled chamber known as the tympanic cavity, and it is found within the temporal bone. This cavity is actually containing three small bones collectively known as the ossicles, and these are the malleus, the incus, and the stabus. If we take the middle ear here and show you this little bony parts that we are talking about, they are here. This is your eardrum, or what we call tympanic membrane. This is the handle of the malleus, and this is your lenticular process of the incus. This is the incus. This is the whole incus. This is the short limb of the incus. And this is the long limb of the incus. putting it back in here, you notice this bone is connected with the last bone here, that if I take this piece part apart and show it here, this is your stabus. This little piece is the stabus. Putting it back in here, connecting this back, you're gonna observe the connection that we're talking about. So these three bones will transmit the vibration that is transmitted to it from the eardrum to the bones, and this will create the escalation or create the transmission of vibratory motion of the tympanic membrane to the fluid of the inner ear. And this happens via the oval window. The inner ear is a system of bony structures that are known as the semicircular canals. If you look at them here, this is an anterior semicircular canal. This is the posterior semicircular canal. And the last one is your lateral semicircular canal. So as you noticed, the middle ear is connected, or the vibration in the middle ear of the tympanic membrane will be transmitted from here, remember, from the external ear to the middle ear to the tympanic membrane, and the tympanic membrane will transmit this vibration to the bones of the middle ear and then to the fluid of the inner ear. This vibration will be transmitted and taken via this nerve, which is two nerves, the vestibular-ocular nerve. It's two nerves. These are two nerves combined that transmit sensation of position, vibrations, and helps us to balance our position in the space, and at the same time it transmits the hearing sensation. That's why it's called vestibulo-ocular nerve. So going back